Welcome to the Two-Thirds Podcast. I'm Grant. And I have another co-host. His name is?
Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks. Super kick. Yeah. Cam.
And we have a third today, as
One,
usual.
2, 3. 3 being...
Chris.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing, Cam?
Pretty good. Doing excellent. I like your socks.
Yeah, so it's
Very
ho,
festive.
ho, ho.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
In green and red.
Yeah, very festive. No holes either. I think my socks have holes in them.
Mine definitely do.
I can see. I got a killer hole right in there.
It's gotta be hard on
It
the
wasn't
hardwood.
that big this morning.
No?
No, I hate
I had
that.
a toe-
Once
I
there's
had-
one little hole every time.
Yeah, I had one little baby above like the big toe the other day, and then it just kept ripping and ripping. And then by the time I got home, my baby toe, or my big toe at that point, it had like a sunroof. It was nice.
How do you get it above the toe? It's on the bottom.
Because of the way my toes sit funny in my boot, and it was rubbing at the top. Yeah. And it's also because I neglected to cut my toenails for a little while.
Oh, okay.
How long do you actually go in between cutting? Question for both of you.
Yeah.
In cutting between, like, I bite my nails. Horrible habit.
Ooh,
Horrible.
No,
habit.
never do that, Cameron.
Kind of in the
I've been
same boat.
yeah, thanks. I've been doing
Same
it my
boat.
whole life. But
I mean, I used to do it as a kid, but I know now not to because it makes your fingers look gross.
oh yeah, no, terrible. Like always bite my hands, always.
I think it's more of nerves. I can sometimes do that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always chewing and biting and like, oh, it's terrible. Or like when I just get bored sometimes, not even like I'm sure deep down, deep seated the nervousness, but like I'm just like chewing away. But anyways, how long do you go in between like cutting your toenails? And how do you do it too? In regards to like obviously the toenail clipper, I'm saying like me, I found the easiest way right out of the shower. Because it's like, it doesn't, like, they're not hard, they don't cut.
Usually I do it right before the shower because my shower takes like 30 seconds to warm up.
Okay.
So in that time I can already do like 3 or 4 fingers. So I just keep going.
Oh, okay.
But anyways. Yeah.
I really don't have time. I just do it whenever.
Oh, really? So you're just like, you're like, oh, I guess it's time. Like mine, it's like, literally it'll be like going to pull on a sock and it'll be like, I'm like, oh, that's time. Like, that's, yeah, it's bad.
No, usually I can feel it like when they're a little bit sharp.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's like, okay, time to cut them.
I mean,
fix this.
fingernails like 7 to 9 days. Toenails are a whole nother story. We're talking 3 to 4
Oh,
weeks.
yeah.
For
I
toenails.
should try and, like, I know I've read the tips. I'm like, oh, put Tabasco sauce on your fingers. But,
Lemon.
You know what?
but I like Tabasco sauce and I also like lemons. So
You know what stopped it for me?
What's that?
Braces. I couldn't reach my fingers. I couldn't reach the nails anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Get the
I'm gonna
metal.
go get some braces tomorrow. Bottom row. No.
I mean, obviously you're not gonna get yourself braces, but that's what stopped me.
That's
from
true.
doing
I
it.
know I can usually go about a week, but then when they're like finally looking normal, I'm like, oh, but look, I can just bite all of it. And then like, actually, I have a perfect example right now. So you see how like the scale, like when you start ripping, and then it rips like the top of here, and it goes right to the like one of the corners. Oh, I just did that last week, and it's growing back. I know, like you're shaking because it's painful, but like I kind of like it. It's weird.
Hey, I had an ingrown toenail which I had to actually get ripped out. And they can't freeze that, too.
Why can't they freeze
Your
it?
toenail stories are gross.
Let's get into it. I haven't heard these.
It's been happening for years.
Yeah, since I've been grade 8, I guess.
How does that issue, like, is it hereditary or is it like bad shoes?
I don't even
Because
know.
I know like my feet got messed up like from grade 5 to about grade 6 to like grade 9. I only wore Chuck Converse shoes. Kids out there, if you're listening, don't own a pair of Chuck Converse shoes. Don't.
I know they look great. But they will
there's nothing else for
fuck you up.
Yeah, it's like they're classics. Yeah, you know what they're classics? Because they're revolutionary when they came out in the 1950s or whenever they came out.
Yeah.
Like, there's no ankle support. It's flat bottom. Like, it's awful. And
It's
ruined
basically
my
a
feet.
sandal.
It ruined my feet. So, was it something like that for your ingrown toenails? Or?
Honestly, I don't even know. It just, I guess occasionally just started hurting after a while. And
Okay.
just started bleeding all the time. And then
Was it like big toe, little toe?
Oh, big toe. My left toe.
Okay.
And I went to the doctors and had to get the entire nail ripped off without freezing because I guess there's too many nerves there or whatever the case was.
Really? Okay.
It was a very fucking painful experience.
Okay, on a scale of, 0 to 10, 10 being like pretty close to the worst pain you've had? Obviously, all relative because it's pretty hard to compare people's pain thresholds. But
Well, I'd say it'd be pretty damn painful, especially since the nail wasn't dead or anything. It was like literally you gotta like cut underneath so enough that they can leverage it back and then just pull.
And then it just but then that doesn't fix the ingrown, does it? Because it's still underneath.
Yeah. So how they do that once the nail's gone is they, I guess they sew the side of your toes together so that the nail can only grow straight up and can't grow sideways.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't know that. And how many times have you had this procedure on just that same foot?
Just once. And it fixed it, but painful as hell.
Painful. Yeah, I can... Ugh. All right, but that's okay. I mean, I know it sounds
I know what it looked like, and you'd be like, "Hey, Grant, check this out." Ah,
it's like
gross,
pussy toe. Gross.
Oh, it looked bad.
It's like 3 times.
And you only had it.
It's like 3 times bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, but then that's it. It's done with.
Yeah.
Now, no issues in regard to your feet or anything.
No.
What's the weirdest? Apart from that's not really weird. That's pretty standard practice. What's the weirdest like issue you've had in terms of like injury or dealing with anything? Like my weirdest injury, like in terms of like freak accident, I'll even say would be, I had to get 5 stitches on my index finger right here, because when you have a puppy, you like lay newspaper down just in case it goes to the washroom. And my little sister picked up the newspaper and then didn't put it in a bag and just put it in the garbage. But my puppy, her tail knocked off broke a coffee mug off like a really low table, and it was broken. And someone didn't again put it in another bag when you put it in the garbage, and then just immediately tie that garbage up because that's garbage, but it's like glass, right? And so when I went to go pick up the doggy paper and I put it in the bag and I went to go just push it down like into the garbage, my finger got like really cold and tingly, and I pulled it up and the broken coffee cup split my finger open. Yeah, and I had to get stitches. And by the way, stitches, the actual cut I would do, getting the sensation of getting cut, I would do 100 times over than getting the stitches. The stitches, they didn't freeze anything. They're like, oh, we're freezing it. No, they're not. They're piercing a giant doctor needle with horrific thread through your skin, and you feel everything. It sucked.
I know.
Where's it taking the stitches out?
You see, mine were the dissolvable
Yeah.
ones. So where did you get stitches done then?
On the toe for the sides.
Oh, yeah. And they weren't dissolvable?
No, they had to remove them 3 weeks later.
So how does that work then? Like
they grab a pair of tweezers and they just pull it.
And you feel everything coming through like your skin and all that?
It's really quick, but...
I had that on my shin. I had 4 stitches.
And they weren't dissolvable?
No, not at all. After like 14 days, I couldn't make it to my first doctor's appointment, so I had them in a little extra longer.
Okay.
Like an extra 3 days longer, and she just cut them and then she kind of went a little bit slower than I feel like you should have gone.
Yeah.
But she pulled them out. Yeah. Pulls them out slowly, and you can feel it go through
the.
Ooh.
Because there's like your skin, your body like just gets used to having it there and makes a hole, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes a tube, and you can just feel it sliding through the tube.
Oh, that's a weird sensation. Right.
It's definitely interesting, yeah.
What's the worst injury you've had to deal with?
I don't know. I've had so many.
Just one to stick out. I've had so many, but none at this moment.
Chris is a very put together man. Put like Humpty Dumpty put back together.
Well, playing sports, I've broken so many bones.
Okay, let's name some of these bones.
Ankle 3 times on both sides.
Oh, whoa. Okay. That's 6 total?
Yeah. Collarbone, arm twice, and then probably 4 or 5 fingers.
Okay, I'm just going to pick one injury. I'll go to the collarbone. How did that happen?
Just awkwardly got hit.
Football?
Football, yeah.
Okay.
And then got the shoulder right here, helmet to the shoulder, and then landed awkwardly falling down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, collarbones, they can't really do anything. You're just in a sling until it gets better?
Basically, yeah.
So they just put hold your arm up so that it takes the pressure off the collarbone.
Oh, and then it eventually... How long did that take to heal up, or how long does it normally take?
I was out for about a month and a half.
In a sling.
That's so much of your life.
And I can't even imagine trying to fall asleep. Like,
that's
I separated my shoulder earlier this year, but I didn't... it sucked trying to sleep, but it's like I can get around it because I could sleep on the other side or on my stomach and like not have it hurt. But like collarbone is like pretty much any movement you do with your arms involves your collarbone to some extent.
Yeah, that was the worst thing, was sleeping at night, especially since I roll around a lot. So
you woke up a bunch.
Oh yeah.
Did they give you the good stuff, like the T3s?
Oh yeah.
When's T4 coming out? Why T3s? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just wondering. T3s have been around a while.
Yeah. No. Like T3 actually has. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with like the.
To the power of 3.
No, it's not like the strength of the T.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's not 3
You're
times.
like, no, there's clearly
three
3
times
T powers.
It's not 3 times T. It's like the name, like the actual name of the thing has 3 T's in it or something stupid like that.
Oh,
sorry to burst your bubble.
No, that's fine. No, I just thought like T. They're like,
you know what?
There's 3 T's.
We're gonna get rich by inventing T4. We're just gonna add another T to
the power of T. Prepare yourself.
Have people have that after Rogue One comes out next week.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you could.
Think it's gonna be good?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
I think. Okay. So my recent discovery with movies, not recent, within the last couple of years, is I've stopped watching trailers. They're ruining my excitement level. So,
apparently for the Rogue One trailer,
yeah,
like half of it isn't even in the movie.
Really?
Perfect. Good.
Half
That's
the scenes aren't even in the movie.
Why is it in the preview then?
They were just extra.
They're just trying to get you sucked in. But then again, look at your reaction. Already, you're like, "Well, I'm let down." Like automatically.
No. No, it's supposed to be so good.
No, but I'm saying like
be,
because he's like, well, why is it in there? Because then you're expecting to see, and if you don't, you're kind of a little bit let down. What are your actually? Okay, so you've seen the Star Wars movies then, right? Like all of them?
Yeah, at one point or another, yeah.
Okay, who's your favorite character in those Star Wars movies?
Well, I know you like Episode 1, which I don't really know how. I think you're kind of alone in that category there.
I really think Episode 1 is underrated.
It's a great
It's not a great movie.
If you
it's a solid. No. It's a solid okay.
I didn't finish my.
It's a good 30. It's like a good 50, 60. It's a C.
It's a
C.
Okay, if you take it out of the series,
it could have been a solid B to B plus without Jar Jar.
Okay, hold on.
That's just my opinion.
So, to me, if you take it out of the actual Star Wars realm in terms of like what it did to the incomplete storyline, yeah, it obliterated it. I understand that, but I like it because it got me into Star Wars, and literally like we were all the same age when it came out. Jar Jar Binks sold me Star Wars. Like that was the first Star Wars I ever saw. And so
yeah,
I was like, wow,
as a child, he was pretty funny.
Sold.
Yeah.
I've seen it again with Jar Jar in it. Not a fan of him now, but I still love him. Like I still like what he did. But as a standalone Star Wars movie, again, I would go to like the C plus B minus range for a movie. But so who's your character?
I don't know. I would say Jar Jar too growing up, but other than that, I mean, I really liked Darth Maul. I think that they should have more scenes.
Oh my god, Darth Maul. Oh my god.
He's great.
Dude, have you watched any of the animated series? He threw out the whole thing. He's just in the background fucking everything up.
Doing flips.
He's so great.
Yeah.
Well, he had one line in the whole movie. Otherwise, his job was just to do flips. That's the only reason why.
He has 3 lines.
There are 3 lines.
He has 3 lines, and 2 of them are back to back.
Yeah. They hired him just to do flips and shit. Because he's some acrobatic guy.
Yeah, he's like a martial artist.
Yeah.
And then they dubbed over his voice. No,
only
he's
one.
only in episode 1 because he gets killed.
Oh yeah,
spoilers. He's not.
But that's another reason why I think I like Alan Kay because he was real good. Like those fight scenes were insane.
Yeah, and then he gets in the animated series he becomes so fucking cool.
Well, yeah, because they give him backstory, and I'm pretty sure they give him dialogue too.
There's so much dialogue. You realize he's just like this. He's insane. He's so good.
So he was actually
he's a diabolical genius.
So he's like canon, like in terms of like storyline. He wasn't just like a George Lucas. Hey, let's toss him in.
Oh no, he's canon.
Oh okay.
Yeah, he's full blown canon. Like even his like.
Well, Jar Jar's not.
The
canon,
animated
right?
series is considered canon. Yeah, no. Anything in the 7 movies.
Yeah.
Is canon. Anything in the animated series is canon, and any books or comics released by Disney is canon.
Okay, and canon, for those at home, would mean like just the entire universe.
The accepted universe.
Yeah.
Anything that was done any books or whatever or video games even that were done before Disney acquired LucasArts is considered legends. It's not. It's like someone's imagination of it, but it's not the accepted reality of Star Wars. Not that it is a reality.
No, but in the story.
The accepted story. Yeah.
Oh, I had no clue.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, sorry,
No.
favorite character.
Yeah.
I hate Hayden Christensen because he's a whiny bitch. But the character of Anakin Skywalker was redeemed in the Clone Wars animated series.
Oh, okay.
He is such a badass and so fucking cool. And then you jump back into the movie and you're like, oh.
But see, that's what I loved
you're
about.
disappointed.
That's what I loved about the Star Wars 1 is that the Star Wars Episode 1 is that you can literally. That's how you make evil guys. There's you thought everyone was conspiring against him, and it's literally if someone just sat him down, one person, anybody sat him down, it's like, dude, hold on,
relax,
just relax for a minute, Kate. You got this council. We're here to help. Tell us your issues. Don't worry. Who's it? Padme? Was his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's like Padme. She's gonna be fine. These dreams you're having, they're just dreams. And it's also because you're talking to who's it? Emperor Palpatine. It's like, you're talking to crazy Emperor Palpatine over there. That guy's a crazy man. When I mow my lawn, he watches me mow my lawn. The whole thing.
If you
a crazy guy.
No, if you watch the animated series and you would wish that they made that Hayden Christensen was either they replaced Hayden Christensen with a totally different guy, or they made Hayden Christensen watch the animated series and go, be that guy. Don't be that guy. Be that guy.
Don't
cool.
do whatever this is.
Yeah, this is
be
stupid.
that.
This is dumb. Be that. Yeah.
Way back to answer your question, yes, I am excited to see Rogue One. It is a Star Wars film. And yeah, I
believe it's called A Star Wars Story.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Okay, well, Star Wars Story, Rogue One. No, that's fine. But I'm a sucker for any major motion picture, trilogy, even Lord of the Rings or anything going on. If I saw the first one or the second one, no, if I saw the first one and I liked it, I'm in for the series pretty much. The only one that I straight out backed out of, Hunger Games. I saw the first one, I'm like, no, done. I'm not wasting my time.
Haven't seen any of them. Had zero desire.
And you know what's hilarious about it? It's well, no, there you go. We're not judging. We're just saying but that's what. So we're in society now. It's we're allowed to just be. We don't just accept anything that's given to us. I have the choice to be
I get that some people like it, and I'm fine with that.
Yep.
And I know lots of people that do, but I have no desire to watch it.
The first one was good. What was it? The other 3 or 2 were kind of shitty, but the first one was pretty well done. I thought. It was just.
You're talking to guys who I hadn't seen them.
He's
never seen them.
I saw the first one. For the sake of money. Sort of thing. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
But that's how everything is now, right?
It should have been done in 2 episodes. Or 2 movies.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so then, if you had to pick, if you're going to live in just one universe, I'll name a few of them. You only pick one. Star Wars. You can be anything in Star Wars. Lord of the Rings. Anything in Lord of the Rings. Or, you know what, I'll even throw in Harry Potter and Hunger Games. Really doesn't hold much.
And Star Trek, but we know you don't watch Star Trek.
Star Trek. Hold on, there's one more. There's the big 3 are Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and either way, I'm going to throw in Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Hunger Games. There you go. Out of those 4, which universe would you want to live in, and what character would you want to be? You'd be you'd take over that character, or you can be your own. What would you want to be?
Harry Potter.
Okay, and would you want to just be go to school?
No, I'd want to be, what's the old guy's name again?
Dumbledore?
Yeah.
Doesn't he get murdered?
Okay, before he gets murdered.
Spoiler alert!
Sorry, if you haven't seen it, it came out in 2011. I believe we're past the statute of limitations.
Yeah, what is it, 3 years?
5, Cameron. Do the math.
5?
Yeah,
it came out in 2011.
No.
I literally just watched the last 2 movies for the first time.
I haven't seen the last 2. I just know he dies.
Really?
Yeah.
Significantly let down.
You know what? When you watch movies out of not while it's going on, okay, so
not during the hype.
Yeah, I've watched Lord of the Rings with people who didn't watch it during the hype, and they were like, I get it, but it's okay. So, okay, we'll let you answer the question because I want to answer these too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
You'd be
Dumbledore said-
Dumbledore?
Well, I know he gets to do whatever the hell he wants, really.
He's pretty cool.
He's,
Oh yeah, he owns a phoenix. I
owns a
remember
phoenix?
that's the last
Yeah.
movie I watched. He had a phoenix. I don't know if it lived or died, but I liked how it rose from ashes.
Yeah, and then
Which
he's,
is literally what phoenixes do.
headmaster of the school. Why wouldn't you want that?
I would want that. Grant, what would you want to do?
Legolas.
No, clearly Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I would be. I'd probably start out as a Jedi, but then turn gray. So I'd toe the line.
What is gray?
So if you're a Jedi, you're on the light side of the Force. If you're a Sith, you're on the dark side of the Force.
Okay.
You're a gray Jedi if you walk the line.
Is that even an option?
Yeah, you just leave the Jedi Academy and you.
Why the hell
doing
did
some dark
Anakin do that
stuff.
then? Why did he go full one side?
Because he's an idiot.
Who's gray? Who's gray?
Ahsoka Tano is a Grey Jedi. She's Anakin Skywalker's apprentice.
Okay.
But during the Clone Wars, he had an apprentice,
Okay.
and she ended up leaving. She ended up getting expelled from the Order, is what happened.
Whoa. She got kicked out of the bad guys group?
Out of the good guys group.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait,
Even though
so
she
it's called
did-
the Order
But
of
she
Good
got
Guys.
set up.
Bad guys are who?
Sith.
No, but theirs is called the...
Sith.
Not... So the Order and the Sith?
The Jedi Order and the Sith.
Wasn't? Oh, what's
Oh,
the
got
council?
it.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, those are the
Jedi
good guys.
Council,
Oh, okay.
the good guys.
Good guy council.
Okay. Ah, great. That's such a good one.
What about you?
Me off, man. I'm sticking Lord of the Rings. I know it's like the worst of the three, probably.
Okay, then what race are you?
What race am I gonna
We're
be?
building as RPG characters.
Yeah, for
now.
sure. Okay. I'd want to be, like, realistically, I want to be Legolas. But,
Just an elf in general.
yeah, but you know what? I want to be I want to be Sauron. I just want to be the eye. I don't even want to be Sauron like his human form. I want to be the eye. Because I want to just have the power to, like, look at something and just be like, and just, like, get all everything done. I just want to be a floating flame eye, really. I can exist in any one of the realms, realistically, if you think about it now.
But you die in the end, though, too, though,
That's
right?
fine. It's okay.
Okay.
In any of these, like, realms, I'm being a bad guy. Bad guys have way more fun. Come on now. It's so much fun to be the villain. Like, the good guy, you have to do the morally right thing. The bad guy's like,
Well,
the reason I love
that's
episode 1,
that's-
Anakin Skywalker,
No,
when
no,
you go
no, as
evil,
the-
he
as the
mows
bad-
all those little kids.
As the
Without
bad-
hesitation.
No. As the bad guy, then you have to be morally wrong,
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Like,
right? But
really.
no. I love mine because I get to do whatever
You
the
got,
fuck
oh, that's
I
such
want.
a good one.
I want to hack. I can choose. One day I'll be good. One day I'll be bad.
I just
Who knows?
remember, like, I don't even know how old we were when episode 1 came out, but when, like, Anakin walked in, like,
1999.
we were at 8 or 9 at the
Yeah,
8. We would have
8.
been 8 or 7 or 8. Either way, I remember going to see it and just seeing, like, Anakin, like, absolutely demolish, like, a room full of Jedi kids in training at, like, preschool.
Oh no, that's episode 3.
Oh, okay.
So that would have been like 2003 or 2004.
My
something
bad.
Like that.
Then,
Anyways,
okay,
yeah,
episode
anyways.
3. Either way, that one is what I'm thinking of. We just mows all of them down, and they're like, "Oh my god, Anakin would never do that." And I'm like, "Anakin's nuts. This is the best." I'm not for killing children or anything, but like that scene cemented like how evil this guy's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like he just like instead of like getting like great Sith leaders from what I've noticed in Star Wars get their apprentices and other people do their dirty work. No. He's just like, you know what? What's a great way to get everyone against me real quick?
Kill kids.
Oh, that's right. Just kill all the kids and make sure it's on camera. Like, not even take them out somewhere. Just boop, done. Like all of them at once. Foul swoop. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, Anakin, no. I just remember Padme like, yeah, not terrible acting, but not great acting.
A lot of it was
Questionable casting. That's the real bad guy in Star Wars. This has become a Star Wars podcast. You started this evil.
Lucas.
George Lucas is a
Lucas.
casting director of his own movie, or
Yeah,
is
he had his hand in everything.
yeah.
That's what the problem is.
Oh yeah, and like
He
how
was-
like
I blame micromanaging.
oh yeah, no,
He
he's
was
got
he was trying to micromanage.
well
too
yeah,
much.
and then you have that like everywhere, even like in sports and all that too. But like even like I remember like I listen to podcasts and stuff, and people talk about Star Wars, and they're like, "What's your dream?" And this one guy's, "I could have anything," and they're like, "Mm-hmm." He's like, "I want the unedited versions unedited, non-theatrical versions of the original Star Wars. And the guys are...
I've seen them. They're so
How
bad.
do you mean have you seen them? How?
I found what was it? What YouTuber had posted it?
They weren't. No way. They might have been as close to unedited, but like this guy means like literally in the Lucas vaults, he becomes a president. He keeps that.
Yeah, no.
That code closer to his heart than the code to all the
copy
nukes.
of it, and it's floating around the internet.
Oh, I'm sure you could find like a
I found it. I watched it. It's
something.
It's so. It's low budget. I'll just say that.
Oh, really? Because you haven't seen the 4, 5, 6? Yoda's this creepy, like, mannequin puppet guy.
Dude, it is that much more low budget.
Oh, no. I'm not watching this. I can't watch it.
It's so bad.
Because, like, that's what 4, 5, 6, obviously the generation gap, but, like, going from 1, 2, 3, like, I didn't watch it machete order, whatever that is. I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How movies are made, Mr. Lucas, but whatever. Anyways, and going from CGI, like 9 hours of beautiful CGI, to like, what is this? We've had the same shot for 22 minutes.
Yeah.
The garbage chute scene, I was like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm watching this to get the story. I don't like this anymore.
We gotta remember back in the day, everything was it was more about acting and exposition.
Yeah, not like visually stimulating everyone.
It's not supposed to be just a bunch of flashing lights in front of you.
Yeah, and that's why, and it's like, that's another reason.
Everyone's having little mini scenes.
That's like, I love, Michael Bay is one of the greatest directors and producers of all time, because he fixes all my needs. The lines are short, the talking scenes last less than 5 minutes, and stuff explodes everywhere, and my eyes are like, what do I look at? What do I look at? Like, that's what I do.
What's your favorite Michael Bay film, then?
My favorite Michael Bay film? Right now, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like the first TMNT.
I haven't seen either of them.
Or no. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not TMNT. TMNT's like the CGI, like, or like the
new one.
The new cartoon one. I'm talking like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Megan Fox in it. That one. Although, like, Transformers is great. Like, in general. But I'll go with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because it's got that comedic factor and I don't have to deal with, like, an excessive amount of length there. Only a little bit. Actually, that's not Michael Bay. That's, J.J. Abrams. But either way, I'm still sticking with Michael Bay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because it also hits nostalgia. Because I actually do know some of the storyline. Not like Transformers where I didn't know Transformers was a cartoon until the actual CGI came out. Then I'm like, I'm going to watch some Transformers. I found it on YouTube. I'm like, this is bad. I'm glad Michael Bay fixed this.
It is old school.
It is.
Old school cartoons were all like that.
The only reason why people watched the second Transformers was because of Megan Fox, I think. That movie was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
They were, well, guys.
It wasn't great.
I'm not defending Transformers.
Okay.
We know what they are, okay? I like them because of what they are. They keep my eyes distracted, and I'm in it the whole time.
They give you the mini seizure.
Yeah, they give me what I need. And it's like just overstimulation where I'm thinking about it. I can see the scenes that's, what's the bad guy in
Megatron?
Megatron's like, Megatron! Like, one of my favorite scenes in all Transformers every time, because you know you're going to get at least 2 to 3 times a movie where it's like, Megatron reporting for duty. Oh, you Starscream. Like, I just like the voice, but seeing the robot on the screen. It's so stupid. I'm a 5-year-old child. Doesn't matter.
That's funny.
Anyone that has Cam, that's what he wants for his
for Christmas. Secret Santa, anything in general. Just stuff. You know what? Just get me a mirror with a light.
I forgot that was a thing.
Did you even get your gift yet?
No, I forgot it was a thing.
You didn't get something off Kijiji?
What? I didn't
Did
get it.
Jess not...
Christmas
No, I know.
red.
Oh, I know who I've got for Secret Santa.
Yeah.
I just forgot.
To fill everyone else in, we're in a friend group. We're doing Kijiji. Okay, here's the rule. We're doing Secret Santa. $25 limit, which is okay. You can still get really good gifts for $25. But to have a fun twist on it, you can only get the gift off of Kijiji, which suddenly makes things a lot harder. Because
do you have to prove that it came off Kijiji?
Yeah, somehow.
Okay, so you have to print off the page or whatever.
Yeah, like I just kept the text conversation with the person over the app that I have. And then like I
wasn't here. My girlfriend picked it.
Oh yeah, no, but yeah. Actually,
I'm not even going to get into that.
well, no, but leading into like gifts, What's the best Christmas gift you remember getting as a kid? Like, thing that you just lost it over.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll lead with mine then. Mine would be a PS3. No, PS2. My mistake. PS2. When the original PS2 came out, I lost it because my parents were like, "Nope, we are not getting that. That's stupid. We don't support that. We want you to stay outside and all that." And they were like so against it. And then when I opened it, I lost it. And I remember like this was back when like we'd wake up at like 4 a.m. and be like, "Santa! Santa!
Oh, wake up, motherfucking Santa's here!
It's Santa!" Like, not even like looking, like, obviously we're in our brains, you're like, yeah, Santa's real and all this because Santa is real. But it's more of like, you're not even thinking, how did this man fit in my house? I don't have a chimney. I didn't. And he certainly didn't fit out of that radiator in the basement because it's also not there. So, like, I don't know where I got my house. But anyways, we woke up. Everyone else went to bed. I set it up in the basement and I played from like, must have been, I'll say 8 in the morning is when we finished unwrapping all our gifts. 8 in the morning until my family came over at 4 and I was still in my pajamas playing ATV Off-Road Fury 2. And that is where my love for the song What's Golden by Jurassic 5 came on.
Nice.
Because when that song came on, I was playing the free roam game and I figured out like by accident that you can drive and like they made it so cool where like they started one of the free roam games in general. But they had that train. And you can drive on the back of the train, then drive the whole train with jumps. And I was driving on the train. It's like, what's golden? We'll take it back to the days and just show them. Anyways, I loved it. It was fantastic.
I was listening to J5 today.
There you go, man. See? But anyways, so what was your gift? And you know what? Secondary, what's like? How early did you wake up? Because my sister woke me up at like, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Oh, I always tried catching Santa or someone trying to come down the chimney. I guess one year I even slept in the living room to see if I could wake up during that time when he was putting out the gifts. Clearly didn't. No.
P.I. Detective Chris on Santa.
But I guess I'd have to say favorite gift would be the Game Boy Colors and Pikachu. The Pokemon game.
Yeah, Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one that year too. That was a big year too, actually.
I actually got it taken away because I played it so much.
Okay.
I think I almost beat the game in a week. You know, we have our reading week or spring break.
That's so fast.
Yeah. I played it 9 hours straight for 6 days.
What color did you get for Game Boy Color? I had the clear purple one. No, I had indigo off purple. It was open. You couldn't see through it.
Like green or like taupe, like the blue color.
Okay, and now here's the thing.
I didn't have a Game Boy.
Did you have the game?
I had the original Game Boy.
You had the black and white?
Yeah, and no, my mom.
Also, you couldn't get the
until the advanced came out.
That's okay.
That's a long ass time.
Those things are
Game
huge.
Boy Color though was like it. Like I remember you had a Game Boy Color.
I remember.
Did you have the Game Sharks Nightlight too?
Yeah, the little night they can play.
Yep.
The little
Chris
twisty light.
or Greg is so excluded. I'm sorry. What is your gift?
In my mind that I can remember, do you remember Kinects?
Yes.
Do you remember the gigantic set with the cranes and everything?
Yeah, the one I'm specifically
with the 2 towers.
Yes.
There was 2 big towers, a middle thing, and there was cranes and things, and the balls would go all over the place.
Yes.
I got that.
Oh no!
I remember that and thinking, damn, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But there was footage of me when I was like 3. Receiving one of those guitars where you like push the button and it plays Mary Had a Little Lamb or whatever.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it and I'd be hopping around on one foot on the ground and one foot straight out. Yep, just strumming away, going, Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I was just yelling, rock and roll!
In your
rock
head.
and roll! No, I was yelling that.
No, but
on camera.
in your head you're thinking it's Mary Had a Little Lamb, but out loud you're like, rock and roll! Yeah!
No, it was playing Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh.
The guitar was playing that.
Oh!
And I was yelling rock and roll while bouncing up and down, and I couldn't. I was 3. I had no motor skills. I'd get like 6 bounces and then fall backwards right on my face. On my head or whatever.
For the record, Grant's mom, we'd like a copy of that tape.
The internet needs that, but it won't
sitting
be
in the
there.
cabinet. It's at next time you go to the cabin. Look,
Beautiful.
There's
Look
a
at
bunch
it.
of
Look at it again.
DVDs of like old.
Perfect.
Videos.
Well, I want to see that. You know what? That's one of those though. Keep it. Don't show any. Like you show your friends, but you don't release it. You don't have to share everything. But also we know that because we grew up in that generation.
Mm-hmm.
But now, since have you ever been on our podcast before? You have.
No, first
You
time.
know that right now it's lightning round. All right, we're gonna ask you real rapid, quick questions. You
Yeah,
answer as fast as you can. Okay, Grant, you want to start or you want me to start?
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Cam.
Describe in 10 words or less Pokemon the video game.
Very fun. Had a lot of time playing it as a kid.
Okay.
Is cereal soup?
If you add milk, yes.
Okay. Cameron.
Oh no! He broke it. He's won. Okay. All right. Say if that window bursts open right now, your biggest fear came through that window. What's coming through that window? And it can't be past memories. It doesn't count as a fear.
Well, being that it's minus 30 something out there, I
Okay.
would say a snowman.
Frosty the Snowman's your biggest fear?
I guess it's minus
Oh my
40.
God. You're
If it was the summertime,
you
it's
moved
like
to
a bird.
Florida, you're fine.
No, that's how I'm going.
Although that'd be terrifying. If Frosty's
He's
like,
trying
I found you,
to,
Chris!
He's trying to logic your
You
question.
don't logic it.
Okay.
But no, to Frosty. Perfect.
Okay.
Next question.
Pepsi, Coke, or no name brand?
Coke.
Okay, pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Okay, perfect. All right, now since you've never been on our podcast, do you know our theme song?
No.
That's fine. We don't either. So you're going to make it up right now. So to close us out, you're going to sing us a song or rap or do spoken word poetry or do something in regards to 2/3 podcast. Maybe even what you learned on the podcast, but you can rap it, you can sing it, an art piece, if you will.
Okay. I'm at the podcast with Cam and Grant.
Kevin Grant!
Cam and Grant. We're talking about movies, George Lucas, and then the crane thing from when we were kids. Grant likes Mary Had a Little Lamb as he was rocking out when he was 3. Apparently, I am afraid of snowmans that's gonna come and attack me.
Beautiful! Cha-cha-cha! All right, now lesson for the kids.
Stay in school.
Classic.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for being on.